Let's see here. It takes a second to boot up, and then I have to turn on my thingy. That thing where you have friends on your Steam list and all that. You know that thing?
Nope.
Oh, right,
Not a clue. Don't.
Okay. Well, let me host a new game on normal. Players can be 2. Create a lobby. Let me pop open my Steam thingy. You have friends online. Yes, but only if I sign in. Okay. So there's that. And if you are online, I should be able to invite you. There you go. Should have gotten an invite.
Play game.
Okay. So let me wait for you to
Update. That's a weird thing for a game to tell me.
to update, or?
Well, it says updating ticket.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about their language there. They need to think about their lives, I guess. But I think it says that normally when I load in as well. So I think it's a normal just like check thing and everything.
Oh, it's not registering that I have it. That's weird.
The game?
Yeah. Could have sworn I installed it.
Steam has been weird the last few days, I feel. I mean, like every Tuesday, you know, they do their maintenance, but I bought. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably swap my region back. I bought Ender Lilies the other day, and like it wouldn't register in my library until I swapped my region over to to a different one. I think I swapped it to Chicago or something like that, to a server that was actually working, so I could actually download the game. But it was fun overall.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to install it. I could have sworn I had it installed and owned, but I just bought it and I'm installing it, so I guess that's the thing.
That's fine. That's fine.
Vermintide?
I don't have that installed. Remember? I was in the middle of playing Half-Life.
Alright, you don't have that installed.
Yeah, well, I mean, dang. I'm sure it doesn't take that long to install. How big is the Force download?
2 gigs, but 2 gigs? Also my internet's being bad.
Right. Hold on. V is for Vermintide? No, it's not. It's Warhammer. Good enough for me. Warhammer. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, that's not happening tonight. Disk space required 101 gigs. Disk space available 62 gigs. Easy. Estimated download time 3 hours. I don't think that's the right time, but I definitely don't think that I'm going to be able to do that right now, especially since it wants me to clear out 40 gigabytes of space for it to install. Why is it so huge?
That's why I got a 12 terabyte hard drive.
Well, I have 3 hard drives, like 2 external, 1 internal, but I mainly
just get a 12 terabyte one. Then you won't have to worry about disk space ever again.
I guess,
but or at least not for the next like 6 to 8 years.
Yeah, I guess. Just don't wanna hop in. Don't want to deal with that.
Right now, it's telling me somewhere south of 30 minutes to install.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's okay. I can play a different game while I wait. So hold on.
Do you have Portal 2 installed?
You know, I don't, because I played it, or I had Portal 1 installed for a while, but I beat it already. But I was just gonna boot up something else. Like I'll do a run of World of Horror. That's what I'll do. That's fun. Have you played World of Horror?
Nope.
Have you ever seen World of Horror?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me show it to you.
I'm eating a taco.
That sounds delicious. I love tacos. I had a pan pizza for dinner yesterday and today. Hold on. Okay. So, to make this easy for you, I'm gonna stream my screen to you over Discord, so you can see it, so it makes sense. Okay. So just let me know if you can hear it. Okay. So.
Oh god, what the fuck is this?
This is a great game. This is World of Horror. All right. So this
is it just done in the style of an NES game, or is it like a classical NES game?
it's done in the style of it. So here we'll do a custom playthrough.
Oh, Junji Ito art.
Yes, very much so. What would you like our seed to be? 5 letters.
K.
Alright, K. Taking the long way around, don't mind me. There we go. K.
Q. Z.
Z.
W. X.
Okay. Continue. Alright, so we got a few characters to choose from. So they get different start bonuses when they start and whatnot. So like Kiri starts as plus knowledge minus strength and she starts with a spell. There's also Aiko. Dex knowledge, no, not as much knowledge, but she has a combat speed bonus. There's Haru, who is addicted to cigarettes, but is pretty strong. There's Mizuki, who she's an idol. She gets her allies and has charisma. Koji Tagawa, who starts the camera. He's a reporter. A lot of perception, as you'd expect. Mimi, got some good knowledge. Minus Dex, starts with a scalpel. And then I have Miku
also
as well.
Only has. Why do some of these people have both names and the others are using mononyms?
Yeah, I don't know. But any of them like
Mimi.
Mimi? Alright, Mimi's good, I like her. Alright, and then let's see. Let's choose we can choose our background.
She starts with a scalpel.
So World of Horror is just the basic one. A medical history, which sucks. You start with extra experience advantages, but each damage can cause an injury. Hunted by the cult, you're chased down by cult people, so you reduce more doom, which is a mechanic I'll explain to you, but you get more unique combat encounters, so that's a pretty fun one that I generally enjoy. 7th Curse, you can't have allies, but you start with more money. And then Ill-Fated, which sucks ass. All event skill checks automatically fail, which would not be a particularly fun one, I think, for seeing your first run. But, yes. So, base, get injuries when you're hurt, more unique combat encounters, more money, no allies, or you're fucked.
Well, she seems very, yandere, so maybe no allies, more money.
Alright, that one's good. I like some curse. Okay, let's go into the extra options. We'll do timeline. Let's see, do you want to see normal standard fare, or do you want to see, like, bizarre things?
Bizarre? How's that even a question?
Alright, well, I figured I'd ask. Alright, I'll leave the rest of it alone. And then difficulty, we'll just do the standard one, I guess, cultist. So 17 for each stat. You start with 4 monies with a normal amount of threat level. Alright, classic mode. Old gods are awakening. Your only choice of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. End of the world is at hand! Somewhere, a group of people gathers trying to awaken their masters. Alright, so now we get to choose our old god. So there's Yugosig, the irresistible gaze. So, he does shit. His perky thingamahoozer that you have to deal with is follow the commands or suffer its wrath. There's Kasak Atorasu, the spider god. You can't run from combat. Ithotu, the devouring fire. Causes both your damage and your enemy's damage to be increased. Oth Yoloth, the towering eye. Casting spell costing reason increases doom instead. And then the other one I have is Goizo, who increases the doom penalty for whenever you rest. So
Having
again,
internet slow down.
so there's Simon Says, can't run, more damage, spells that cost one thing cost something else, or more doom.
Hold on. I just need to fix my internet.
No worries. Each old god has different effects of things, but in general, like their main curse, I suppose, is the thing that you deal with most of the time, with some of them being not as bad as others. Like, Etho 2 is a really, really easy god to deal with, because he just makes everyone hit harder, but you hit harder too, so it's actually kind of useful because you end combat a bit faster that way. And then Fish Boy is kind of fun too, where you basically get told what you can and cannot do each turn, and if you go against it, then you get a penalty. So it kind of makes it slightly interesting sometimes.
Okay, yeah, let's go with this one, the gaze of you got big.
Okay. The nuclear test in the Pacific region have awakened something evil in the depths of the Marina Trench. Yugothig is now slowly emerging, ready to once again rule the coastlines.
He looks kind of cute.
Right? He's like a little fishy dude. Okay. So then we can choose the city history, which just lets us turn things on or off. So this is the normal bit.
Well, it's gotta be seaside. That just makes sense.
We got the illegal den and the hardware store at the seaside, always good. We have the Boot the Snoot. So there's a dog. He sells items, he's good. If you turn him off, you can also get vending machines or the occult shop. Police station is pretty handy because you can get money that way. And the dog is like, your generic thing. So they're all pretty normal. Probably just go with this, I think. Unless you want to see like the occult shop more than you want to see the dog. But it's all, it doesn't change too much, just kind of gives you different access to different items. So, your family was cursed. Everyone around you will die. You start the playthrough with more funds, but can't have any allies. And we start with a status effect, Mimi's Obsession, minus 20% max reason. So instead of 17, we only have 13. But we start with the Scalpel, which is a knowledge-based weapon. Got damage of 4, speed 80, and chance to hit 65. So go ahead and equip that.
Ah, yeah, she's super yandere.
That's great. Right, check your mailbox. It's empty. Alright, so welcome to your house. It's gonna rain apparently. We'll check under the fridge for, under the cabinet for some library notes. And then we'll do the most important part of any journey, raiding the stash of money, and then choosing what we want to wear. So we could wear a nurse outfit, good girl, an actual nurse. Ooh, this one's new. I haven't used this one before. I think I unlocked it recently. Tank top, a tracksuit, a P culture. Don't know if it's pop or punk. You decide, I guess. Or surf.
Gotta go with nurse. Or actual.
The actual nurse? Alright, cool. 'Cause I haven't seen that one yet. So. Alright, so then first things first, we gotta take a bath. So let me explain what reason and stamina is, I guess, or some of the stats. So they're basically 2 health bars, right? If you lose all the way down on one of them, then you're fucked and you lose. And most of the time when you recover things, you can choose which one you want. So like when you're in the bath, cold water gives you more reason. Hot water gives you stamina. We're at max right now, so it doesn't make any sense to take either. So there's a middle option where we can use warm water, which gives us an experience boost. The other thing that we can do when we're in the bath is if we have a water bottle, we can put water into the bottle. But we don't have that, so the most normal thing to do is just take the experience and go. Besides that, we can look through the peephole. Say hi. Someone is standing in the shadow watching your door. We can also watch TV. The TV host is getting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims, with our way too many tentacles. Now, the main hub of the game, though, is here. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. So basically, we have 5 different mysteries that we get to deal with. So we have freaky feature of found footage, which there are 3 different endings, 2 of which I have, 1 of which I don't. There's the spine-chilling story of School of Scissors, 4 different endings. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors, 3 different endings. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival, 3. And The Curious Case of Contagious Coma. So, you can choose one of these and go from there. So, did any of these exciting alliterative names call out to you?
Well, there's one you don't have the ending for yet, so we should go with that, right?
The freaky feature of a found footage? This is true. We could do that.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of the event, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he? And what did the students discover out there? 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary with the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper? Okay, so, quick aside, let me explain this interface to you. I'm sure you maybe kind of get already what's going on, but just in case. So, these are all the different locations, right? So the circled one is where we currently are. And when we click on them, we'll get the different actions that you can do. So right now we're at home, we're at home. And so you can't investigate your home, but you can rest here, which costs Doom to enter, which is the number up here, but it gives us back stamina and reason. So if we get hurt, we can come back home, raise the Doom a little bit, but raise our health back up. This important thing right here, where Fishy Eye Boy is, he's telling us what we can't do, or else he'll put a penalty on us. So we can't investigate apartment, school, or village right now, which is unfortunate because the circle thing, which is our next step, is the school. So we can't do that because if we do, he'll get mad at us. And going into the school, like going to the schoolyard or the library, any of the special areas, will count as investigating it to him. So we can't do that either. So instead, we just have to go somewhere else. So option-wise, we have downtown, hospital,
Forest,
seaside, mansion, and village. So forest, you said? Alright, so the forest, there's a creepy tree here,
yeah.
and we can investigate.
When has anything bad ever happened in a forest in Japan?
Oh, you know, nothing. A weird cloud formation has formed above Shiokawa. Everyone you know thinks it's really freaky, but they can't help themselves but observe it. You know there's a hidden, unsettling truth behind the weather lately. Plus 2% doom. Look, it's the old god, do you see him? He's so cute. Okay. Don't blink or suffer his wrath. Alright, so we gotta...
cloud.
We gotta go quick before she blinks. Sculptures. You enter the art classroom. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Options. So do you want to check out the sculpture, or do you want to check out the masks?
I guess sculpture first.
Alright. So it's not first, it's one or the other. Basically. But
Oh.
yeah. The head of one
Well,
sculpture
there's gotta
looks
be
so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. Prepare for combat. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom and it's reaching for yours. So, here we go. This is combat. Headless mannequin's got 24 HP, does 1 damage to all of our stats, and has 5 power, which just means that we'll be able to hit it really easy, basically. And then as far as the way combat works goes, there's offense, support, defense, and spiritual. So in general, we're gonna mostly stick to smacking it. So there's little attack and big attack. And there's also kicking if we didn't have a scalpel.
Does Shelby have this? I feel like he'd love this.
It's on his wish list. pretty sure. I think he's still waiting for it to get out of early access. Because it technically is in early access, but it's a pretty complete game as is, honestly. So, alright, so it's got 24 HP. We can afford to take a few hits. So you see how on the left side here, there's base chance to hit, 70%. So we have a 70% chance to hit with that, but we can use other actions like prepare attack, which needs 40 time, or just attack boost, which takes time, and increase it. So we can click it 3 times to help fill up this little gauge to choose our actions for the turn, and then plop in the stuff. So basically we just want to try to do as much damage as possible, right? So we can easily do, I think, a guaranteed 8 damage. Yeah, we can guarantee 8 damage if we boost these and then do 2 smalls. Alternatively, we can do 10 damage with a slight chance of missing the strong attack by 10% would be the risk. So
yeah, that seems good.
Alright. Certain enemies have like special actions that you can do, but this one doesn't. As if we weren't Mimi, we'd start without anything, so we would probably need to look for an improvised weapon to find a stick or a broken bottle or something like that to use to attack them. And the spiritual stuff doesn't matter at all because they're not a ghost, so we don't really need to worry about it. There's also dodging and bracing, but these aren't really necessary for us right now. Like, it's useful sometimes, and like certain enemies have like special attacks that they wind up for that you want to brace for so that you don't get like injured and stuff, but this one's mostly just standard run-of-the-mill encounter. So instead we'll just do our best to murder it, and it's down to 8 HP. So we can kill it by guaranteeing 2 attacks. And defeated the Headless Mannequin, plus 10 experience. Right. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? So our old god doesn't want us to investigate the school, the seaside, or the apartments. Which is unfortunate because... Oh wait, no, it's fine actually. We're good. The next stop is downtown. The other thing is this side story that he's sitting on top of that we can't see all the time. But if we investigate the mansion twice, then we'll finish the side quest, and that unlocks more endings for us to use. So just FYI. So at some point we'll probably want to investigate the mansion. The other thing that we can do while we're downtown is that we could go to the item shop and buy some stuff. See, this is the dog shop. So, we've got, wow, we have a shit ton of money. We have 9 funds. We don't really need a steak knife, we already have a scalpel. There's cigarettes, compass, plus 2 experience for each investigated location, a backpack, gives us 2 more slots for inventory, or a map, which gives us a small chance of lowering our doom whenever we investigate the village or the forest. My suggestion would be the compass, because it's extremely useful to like kind of get a constant flow of experience in. It is really helpful. But if you want to get addicted to cigarettes or get a map or something, then we could do that.
I mean, compass makes sense.
So we'll go ahead and equip that. In the meanwhile, okay, he now wants us to not go to the downtown forest or mansion. So let's investigate literally anywhere else. I guess back to the forest, is that going to be our default go-to? Or when we... Oh wait, we can't go there actually. Sorry, he says no. Let's investigate the school, how about that? Just try to avoid him a little bit. Oh, this is a good one. This door shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be
yeah,
anywhere.
we can investigate the school now.
More importantly, it shouldn't pull you in. Alright, you want to enter the door or resist it?
I feel like... she's crazy, so she would give in to the desire.
All right, slowly
She's ruled by her id.
you enter the unknown. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust brings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. 3 options. Move toward the pyramid, check the icy coast, or give up. What are you feeling?
I mean, you'd have to move towards the pyramid, right? Like, that's the only nonsensical solution.
Alright, strength check success. The frozen guard corpses staying on eternal guard duty find you worthy. The usurper king kindly decides to share his forbidden knowledge with you. Plus 30 experience, minus 3 reason, and we've sustained an injury, frostbite. Which is minus 2 strength to us.
Ouch.
Yeah, that does suck, but we did get 30 experience, which is nice. So, alright, with injuries, it's a minor injury, which means if we were to buy a bandage or go to the hospital, we could get it fixed. So, he doesn't say anything.
Well, we've got the money to treat that, right?
We most certainly do. So we can go to the hospital, we can enter it, and so we can enter the doctor's office, and so now we can go ahead and heal it. So it costs 1 fund to heal, and they gave us a discharge summary. Oh, that's good, plus 20 experience when we discard it, so just do that right now.
Nice.
And then the other thing we can do in this wonderful place is steal some drugs. Take some painkillers with us.
Oh yeah, Mimi would definitely steal drugs.
Yeah, she looked the type, right? Like, she's already
I mean,
dressed
if not
as a
for
nurse.
herself.
No.
Right, if not for herself, she'll either use it to drug her victims or to, like, poison them.
Right.
I mean, it only makes sense.
Of course. Alright, so we need to go downtown to continue the mystery. So let's go ahead and do that. Petty theft. While you walk through the crowded spaces, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Realize what's happening. Perception check failure. Before you realize your wallet is missing, the thief is long gone. Minus 2 funds. Drat. Everyone in the village is...
Blows!
Yeah, but we started off with a lot of money because we have no friends, so... Kind of like the people on Wall Street. Everyone in the village is unsettling friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. So, probably should investigate the mansion now, because otherwise we're going to end up stuck in the forest and we won't be able to. So, assuming you want to get the side quest done. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locked cabinet. When you remove the book's wrapping, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. Would you like to read it, burn it, or take it?
Well, read it, obviously.
Knowledge check failure. Wow, how the... Your head swims with countless blasphemous voices. Plus 2% doom. Plus curse. We have been cursed with holes.
That's bad.
Each day, more holes
not
appear.
good. That's not good.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty considering our knowledge is 8. We should not have failed that. Break the gaze.
How do you get rid of curses?
I think you have to like go to a priest or something. I think it's an event that you get every now and then. There's no like specific thing that I have unlocked to undo curses, unfortunately. Not even closing your eyes lets you unsee the irresistible gaze of Yotheg. A voice inside your head suggests getting rid of your eyes entirely, and with each passing day, you agree with it more and more. Minus 2% doom, minus 2% stamina. So, good doom, not so great stamina. But that's the...
Is that minus 2 stamina permanently, like from maximum? Or
Nope.
is there even a maximum to stamina reason?
It would say minus 2 maximum. So that's just regular.
Oh, okay.
The legend says the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Don't investigate the hospital, village, or forest. Okay, so we're not allowed to progress because we can't go to the village. So, where would you like to look outside? We could go back home and rest. Our reason is below 10.
Yeah, that's
doom's
probably
pretty low.
not a bad idea. How much do you get from resting?
This much. 2 each.
Oh.
So
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good. On lesser difficulties, you get a lot more, but 2 is handy. So sit on the couch and read your favorite book. You're feeling better. All right, now we can go back to the
Can you
village.
also take a bath, or?
You do sometimes. It just says what you did there, but bathing is in between each mystery. You think about the weird case of 3 people vanishing in the seaside. Rumors say they just walked into the sea and disappeared on the waves. It's horrible, but you want to follow them too. -2% doom, -2 reason. All right, we're getting a lot of negative doom, which is good because if it hits 100, we lose. But all right, now we're into the next section. So you'll notice our interface has changed, right? So now we're in the forest and we're just gonna wander around. If you want me to click on a particular tile, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just click on random ones because it's all randomized anyway. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's wall. You can try to decipher them, and since we don't have a flashlight, we can only try to decipher them. So, knowledge check failure. Again, why? You wonder what it could all mean. Not the worst event, honestly. We didn't lose anything. Oh, we have an experience to level up. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Plus curse. Oh cool, we're a fish person. We have the Inzmasu look. The ocean's calling us. But more importantly, we can level up. So, welcome to
Inzmasu, because Innsmouth.
Exactly. Okay, so whenever you level up, you can choose a perk, and you can choose a plus to your stat, or a +4, or however much the current difficulty gives, back to one of your health stats. So the perks, we have charisma, +1 charisma, quick thinking, +1 dex, or art knowledge, +1 perception. So our stats are over here. We have 7 charisma already, so we'd have 8. We have 5 dex, so we have 6 afterwards, or 7 perception up to 8. None of these are.
I don't know.
The other thing is that these two, quick thinking and art knowledge, both are used in some events. Like sometimes there's events that pop up, like kind of how we just needed a flashlight but we didn't have one. Some events have options when you have like quick thinking or art knowledge and stuff like that too. I've never seen one with leadership though.
Thinking.
Okay, quick thinking. So we'll get more dex. And then a reminder, the scalpel is a knowledge-based weapon, is what we're currently using. So if we wanted to boost that one out, we could drop a +1 to knowledge. Alternatively, if you're feeling like we're a little too low on reason, we could get a pretty big boost to it back. But we're middle of the road here on reason because our max is 13. So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it can't hurt to grab more knowledge.
yeah, we keep failing those knowledge checks too. So it's kind of annoying. But yeah, quick thinking gives us +1 dex, so that's always nice. Alright, let's click on another one. We've discovered white sands. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. The only option is to investigate it. We would need a steak knife to do anything else. Knowledge check success! Apparently the +1 helped. All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. Make a mental note to avoid the region. +5 experience. You find a pile of human teeth lying on a nearby rock. You've discovered the bloody sweater. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater, torn apart and covered in blood. But where's the owner? Assume the worst. A wild beast must have killed this poor person. Say a quick prayer before continuing. This event is actually related to the TV, fun fact. If you watch a certain thing on the TV, then you have more options for this. All the paths look the same. Are you lost? Alright, we've made it. The site of the ritual. The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at a large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. And you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Do you want to take the cassettes and run, or peek inside?
I feel like taking the cassettes and running is probably the best idea.
Alright. Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you're found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. The case remains open. Ending C. The forest is restless. So we got plus 30 experience, plus another 15 because we did the side quest, minus 3% doom, and the holes are spreading on our body. We just lost 2 stamina. We also gained the forest tapes, which are seemingly broken. But maybe you could find a way to repair them. You'd help with that. So I'll throw those in storage for now. The old god stirs. And a weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. So every time you complete a mystery, the old god curses the town with another effect. So in this case, treatment and surgery now cost more money. Back to our house. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing there? Take the key. Time to take a bath. Alright. We have 14 stamina and 7 reason. So kind of would highly suggest taking the reason back with our bath, unless you really want some more experience for some reason, or really want more stamina.
I guess, yeah, we're a bit low on reason.
Alright, so let's watch the TV. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problem. What a fascinating report. Thank you, TV. Alright, let's look at the next mystery. Alright, so we again have the spine-chilling story of school scissors. So you want to eat the ramen?
Tonkatsu ramen. Tonkatsu ramen sounds delicious, and just because it's long pig doesn't mean it's not pig, right?
I suppose if you want to think about it like that, then yeah, sure. Spine-chilling story of school scissors, sorrowful saga of the Moonlight Sailors, the far-out fable of a Fear Festival, and the curious case of a contagious coma. Just so you know, the school story and the far out fable take place outside of the town, so we're not able to buy things when we do those 2 mysteries. Just FYI, so only those 2.
So we should probably do other ones first to stock up on stuff.
That's a good idea. Like getting at least all your slots filled is most of the time a decent idea, just to have like additional items and things. So, but if a particular alliteration is calling to you, then we can definitely do that. So, comas, festivals, sailors.
Sorrowful Saga, you said, was not one of the 2, right?
Correct. That one takes place in this
like.
Hi, Lori.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's thematically appropriate for our elder god.
That's true, it is. We have a giant fish elder god, and we also are a fish person ourselves. So, this is a good one for us. Alright. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it. Not to be seen until one moonlit night, when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile oozes in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon, the ocean will have taken them all. I can't help but think of Gollum every time I read that, by the way. Just someone finding something precious and then like crooning to it. Alright, so You start your investigation, hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. And our wonderful fish friend says don't investigate the hospital or the mansion. And our side quest is to discard 2 items. So, what do you want to do? You want to investigate? Do you want to go shopping? What kind of thing calling out to you?
I mean, we still have 4 funds, so we might as well go shopping now before we lose more money randomly. I figure you can't get negative money, right?
You can't get negative money now. You just get 0, and then a certain event can happen that is not great for you. All right. So as far as options go, we have the illegal den, the hardware store, or the dog for shops.
Well, what things go into slot B? Would we be more likely to find them at the hardware store or the dog?
Most of the time you can find a slot B and C item in each place. So they're all up to you. The illegal den, generally, it's a mixed bag of things. Hardware store most of the time has like a hammer and other kind of weapons like that, amongst other things. And the dog generally has like flashlights and all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah, let's go for the dog then.
Okay. What? Wait, Laura, you never seen the dog merchant? Look at him, he's cute. You can boop his snoot. Alright. So we got a flashlight, which is a slot B weapon. Or not weapon. +2 perception. Also handy for events, as you saw earlier. Map is slot C, which we already have because we have the compass. Though it is a useful item, all the same. Backpack is also slot B, lets us carry more stuff. And the steak knife, which would not suggest because it's a dex-based weapon and we already have a knowledge one and our knowledge is a lot better. So, flashlight?
I think the flashlight.
Alright, let's grab that and equip it. So it goes as perception, so that's pretty good. Alright, so let's continue our investigation then. You bought a new item.
Now we're smart, perceptive, and crazy.
Damn straight. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Our only option is to get lost.
That's that person that's watching you again.
Yeah, they're nice, right? You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. +2% dupe. Although you braved the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit? And Fish Lad says no forest school right now. Which is fine. Our next investigation is downtown, unless you want to do anything else.
Nah! Investigate downtown.
You've run into the missing girl. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Take her home or let the police handle it.
Oh, there's no way Mimi cares to spend her time on this little girl. She's got better things to deal with. Let the police handle it.
Alright. You tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you get back, she's gone. -1 reason. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. We are not allowed to investigate the downtown, forest, or mansion. Mansion being the thing that pushes us along. So where else do you want to look? Let's see here. We have apartments, hospital, school, seaside, and village.
We should go to school, probably. We haven't done a whole lot in the school.
We can do that. We also have the option, of course, of resting and those types of things as well if you ever feel like the stats get too low. You run into the computer room. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database, look for anything that might help your investigation. Check it out or leave it for later.
Oh, we definitely want to check it out.
Knowledge check success. You find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. -2% doom. You deleted a fork bomb. Congratulations. Are we able to go? Yes, okay. We can now go to the mansion. The Seamstress story. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched the unsuspecting guests together, her final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Rifle through the cupboard or check out the sewing machine.
We gotta check out the sewing machine. I mean, that's the only curtain.
Perception check success. On the sewing machine, you spot a strange engraving. When you get closer to investigate, your mind is flooded with forbidden knowledge. You leave the room quickly. +1 spell. We have learned Regeneration, which gains back 2 stamina at the cost of 2 reason.
Oh,
Now,
shit.
okay, so it's spells
Yeah,
that always...
that's a great trade-off for us, right?
Yeah. So one of the good things about spells, besides whatever...
Well, I mean, honestly, that just means... Sorry, I was gonna say we can just permanently always go with any sort of reason bonus over a stamina bonus, because that means that we can just trade our reason for stamina whenever we want, yeah?
That's true. That is true. The other thing about spells is, besides casting them, you can also forget them, which gives you back a reason. So, if we ever, are on the verge of dying and collapsing from reason loss, then we can gain back by just forgetting spells. So, they're handy in that way too. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. Would you like to fight this feeling, get lost in the light, or force yourself into hiding?
Not gonna let anyone conquer her, so she's gonna fight this feeling.
Charisma check success!
She doesn't conquer.
Just one glimpse of the eldritch landscape is enough. You manage to cover your eyes and move to where you can't see the damned window. You feel sick, but at least you're safe. For now. +10 experience, -1 reason. Surely, someone else must have caught one of these. You look around hoping to spot one of them.
We probably should rest, right? Because
yeah,
our reason's a little low.
That would be a good idea, I think.
We're below 50%.
So +3% doom, but +2% stamina and reason. So we're back up to 8. So we're above the halfway mark.
And we're only at 30%, so we're doing pretty good, right?
Yeah, we are. Alright, so we want to investigate the seaside somewhere. You encountered the city docks. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town center. You can look for a warehouse job, try to recruit allies, or pray at the temple. Reminder that, where is it? We are cursed. Reminder that we cannot have allies, so I would highly suggest not doing the middle one.
I guess pray at the temple, right? Because that could remove one of our curses, yeah?
Doesn't matter if you believe or not, the smell of burning incense and old wood calms you down. +2 reason. It doesn't get rid of the curse,
hey, that
but
was
it is pretty
great.
helpful. Yeah. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies between caressing his catch. The beating movements in his arms disturb you. Alright, old god says not to go downtown, mansion, or hospital, which is fine. Our next investigation is the seaside. Though, reminder, we do have this hooks and nets quest. If we want to attempt to do it, we have to discard 2 items. Wouldn't recommend discarding the painkiller, but we can also buy like an item from the dog or something.
What's the library notes do again?
Library notes: gain a random spell, lose 2 reason. Sorry. And the painkiller is +2 stamina.
Good, though. Oof. But we're only 1 away from max currently, but that seems like a really good thing to keep on hand. I don't know. I'm not sure if the 15 experience we'll get for completing the side quests is worth getting rid of either of those.
Well, no worries. We don't have to do it, so.
Never mind, both of them.
Vital clue. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads, plus 4% doom. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Oh, we ran into them again. The people in the waves again. You think about the weird case of 3 people vanishing. They're all underwater hanging out. -2 doom, but -2 reason. We also leveled up. So we have art knowledge, +1 perception. First aid, defeating an enemy regains 2 reason. Or anatomy class, extra damage against human enemies.
First aid for sure.
Alright. And then bonus wise, we really don't need this, so I would recommend going for a +1 to one of the stats. Hey Trollmeister, how's it going? It's going alright with me. Thanks for asking. Just playing a World of War my friend.
Oh man. Shoot.
Also, there's an invisible luck stat in case you didn't pick up on that. It doesn't show up here, but it does influence, everything.
Yeah. I mean, do stats cap at a specific point?
Nope, they do not cap as far as I know.
I feel like either more points into knowledge or more points into perception are going to be best for us.
Alright.
We're going to get into combat again, so probably knowledge, right?
Yep, that would make sense. Okay. Alright, here we go. The final one. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. The beach. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fisherman's boat filled the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You can't make out the figures on board. The whole section of the beach is black with ooze, slowly engulfing the bodies of the missing sailors. Right in the middle of it stands a lone figure. When he spots you, the ooze stops undulating for a second before rapidly moving towards you, leaving the half-eaten corpses behind. Prepare for combat.
Ooh, good thing we prepared for combat.
Right? Whatever the sailors caught in the sea is here. Tonight, you have a chance to stop it. The Seeping Apostle. He has 27 health, does -2 all damage, and has 30 power. So we have a base chance to hit of 65, so not great. 65 on everything besides kicking. And I don't believe he has any special actions. No, he doesn't. But yeah, there we go. And we have we have a regeneration spell, but he will kill us in 4 turns. So the attempt here is to avoid that, obviously. Unfortunately, Trollmeister Hadoken is not in the options here. We don't have a katana. Let's see.
You know what? A 65% chance to hit. We should be able to get. How much does it cost for the strong attack?
For the strong attack, it's 80.
Okay, so we can get 2 of the increased chance to hit to bring that up to an 85, and then 2 strong attacks, then 2 more increase and another strong attack, right?
Yep, we can do that.
So that's an 85% chance to hit, so for 12 damage, we could do a lot.
Yep. It's probably the best option, I think, considering our small attack takes up 50 time and only does 4 damage and has the same chance to hit. So it's 30 less time, but we probably need to boost it anyway and such. So. But yeah, this is
I think
12.
an 85% chance to hit is good on its own, and I mean... Oh.
Oh, sorry. I'm adjusting the volume thing a little bit. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So yeah, this seems good.
Right. But we hit him both times, so that's good. The Seeping Apostle attacks you. -2 to all. Alright, do it again, I assume?
Yeah, it seems like the best plan.
Alright, it's good. Good, we're gonna move down to... Oh, we missed one. Alright, we missed one, but we still have a chance to kill him this turn if we manage to hit both. Alternatively, let's see.
Hold on, three of those, and then a strong attack is 110, right? Or what is it called? The bottom one that increases their chance to
boost?
hit?
Yeah, attack boost.
So three of those and a strong attack. That's a 95% chance to hit.
Yep.
And then we can still do 3 more, and well, actually we can do 4 more on the light attack.
Yep, we can just.
And that should do 10 damage.
Oh, nope, we can't quite fit it. We're off by 10.
What's the prepare?
Prepare is guarantee it, but it's 40.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And for whatever reason, like I can't squeeze in the last one. I don't know why it won't let me go above it. Maybe there's like a dangling half or something like that. But either way, we can do 10 damage with a very, very good chance to hit, which should kill him.
Yeah, that's nice.
You defeated the Seeping Apostle. Definitely a close call. Too close for your liking. Be sure the newspapers report on the goo, now dried and looking just like volcanic ash tomorrow. Tonight, however, all you're thinking about is a hot bath. And you can see, got 30 experience, -2% doom, and more holes are spreading across our body, -2% doom. Or sorry, -2% stamina. Sorry, not that good.
Oof, painful.
And the old god stirs once more. Cut off from the outside world, the whole town stops receiving any outside signal. Must be the radio mass failure. Which means we can no longer watch our TV. It's sad. So we get another key. And then we can go take a bath.
Yeah, we probably need to gain more reason and also take those painkillers, right?
Yeah, not a bad idea. Slurp. Delicious. Just put them right into our gills. So good. Like in The Boys.
It's like a suppository for our
Ugh.
Inzmasu gills. Ooh.
Yeah. It's fun to look out to the people. Sometimes you get some interesting things going on. Alright. And see, we don't get any signal anymore, so the phone doesn't work and the TV doesn't work. Alright, so we have 3 mysteries left though. We have a coma case, which is this is another town case. And then the festival, what to say, festival? I don't even know what that was. And then the school scissors. So school scissors and festival are both out of the town area as well, by the way. But we do have school. All right. So the good one. This is the tutorial one, actually. Fun fact, or the one they give you during the tutorial, anyway. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it, a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when you left. Sorry, when you left, you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared too, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? The school is eerily quiet at this hour. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, to stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil, and then the lighting of holy candles. We only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Alright, so we have 4 options here. We can access our storage, explore the school, perform the ritual, or check out the school lockers. The storage is, the thing that we always have access to. I just haven't clicked it. Yeah. But that's where we get our diary from. That we can read. You can see his nice notes here. Maru is acting strange. I need to talk with her after class. Hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. This sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. There's the sigil. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow, I'll try to perform the ritual. Other pages seem irrelevant to the case. Hope they're okay. So really the main options that we have, since we can't perform the ritual yet, is explore or look at the lockers.
I guess look at the lockers.
There they are. You can click on one. Would you like 1, 2, or 3?
I'm drawn to 2.
2? You found a new item, a wooden bat. This is a strength-based, blunt, two-handed weapon with a similar damage, worse speed, and a better chance to hit, but also it is strength-based, which is, what's that, 6 versus our $10 that our scalpel is based off of. So, probably not the best thing to equip. However, during combat, we haven't had to do this yet, but we can throw it at our face. So it is still pretty handy, even if it's slightly dusty. You want to check out any of the other ones, 1 or 3?
Oh, we can check them all out?
Yeah, we can keep clicking.
Well, then 3.
Alright. You need a tiny key to open this locker. And then there's disgusting filth in the other one. That it appears to have just hurt us, I believe.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about 1. That figured.
Alright, sorry.
It looked the most innocuous and therefore the most likely to hurt us.
Alright, let's get to wander around the school at night, as one does. You run into the stubborn receptionist, who's here late at night for some reason. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. If we had an ally, or the ability to keep an ally around without them dying, then we can do that, but otherwise we can just talk to her. Charisma check success. Unannounced inspection, she asks. Thanks for telling me. While the receptionist is busy updating some boring papers, you copy some names and addresses from the database. Plus 10 experience. What?
Nice.
Such good security. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items.
I guess explore the school, yeah.
Yep. Suddenly, everything slows to a crawl. It's the Time Warper! He's an eldritch creature. 22 health, and does -1 all and 10 power. So, we have extremely good chances of hitting him. 85%. We'll do 6 damage. Or 4 damage with the smaller attack. But yeah, 85% chance to smack him down with each one of these. So as far as small attacks go, we can fit 4 in 1 turn, which could do 16 damage. Big boy attacks, we can fit 2 in, which would do 12. And we can also, of course, boost. So what would you like to attempt to do?
Okay, so... if we do 2 strong attacks and a small, that still only does 16.
We can't fit a small, and it costs 50.
Oh, but we can do 4. Okay, so the small must have that little dangling bit. So yeah, I guess the 4 attacks.
Alright.
That seems like the best option.
We missed 1 so far. Yep, we did 12 damage though. So, did the same amount of damage as this would do. I think
so 4 again gives us statistically an incredible chance of killing him.
Pretty good. I think we might be able to guarantee it though. Yeah. Since the base chance is 85%, if we boost it twice and do 2 strong attacks, then we do 12 damage guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
And thus the murder. You feel older and weaker. Oh god. What just happened? Reality shifts. Your action was cancelled. What a dick move. The Time Warper just stole some of our lifespan, apparently. So even
do the Time Warper.
Here, we'll finish this off. Suck it. There we go. He's got a little something on his face. Yeah, a little bit. I wasn't expecting him to cancel our move. I haven't seen him do that before. Maybe that's something special to the Timeline B.
Blessed Chalk!
Heck yeah. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. Seems the Blessed Chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry and find it. Also, we can peek outside. You wanna...
Oh, we should do that.
To open the door, click on the handle and drag the mouse while the mouse button is pressed.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Like it? You sure you don't want to say hello?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Alright, let's explore the school some more. Dead Man's Float. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you're looking for? Enter the water. You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly, the water turns murky, and you realize you're not alone in the pool. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out. It's the bloated teacher! He's got 12 HP, does stamina damage, and 20 power. Also, not sure if he has a nosebleed or he's just, very liquidy. Alright, so we have a base chance to hit of 75 for both moves and can fit, as per usual, 4 small attacks in if we want to risk it all. Two big boys, and we of course have boosting. So he's got 18 health. We can do up to 16 damage per turn at the moment.
So we should go for a strong opener with as many attacks as possible. Statistically, we should get over 12. We should get at least 12 damage.
Alright, let's play the odds. Oh, we got 12, so we're good. Now it's 6 health left, so we can probably just round this one out.
Okay, I guarantee the kill.
Yep.
Well, at least we assume we guarantee it. If we do another one of those and then a weak attack. Oh, okay.
Well, he was dead anyway. It was 6 attack, regardless, so it didn't matter what we did. But we've defeated the bloated teacher. You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Alright, so there's the blackboard. Here's our thing. We can draw the different parts of it this way. Here's the friend's diary. So here's what it looks like. Got it mesmerized? That's right, mesmerized, not memorized.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here, I'll click the 1 button. Changes this thing. You can also change this lad. So I think...
Oh, that's one.
Yeah. I don't remember what the first symbol was. We can, of course, look at it again, but it is a triangle, it looks like? Upside down triangle?
It's not that, though.
Oh, it might be. He's a pretty piss-poor drawer, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's not perfect about it. So it might be that one.
Okay,
actually.
yeah, that's the only... Yeah, that'll have to be it.
Alright. So now we just need the holy candles. So we'll keep looking around the school.
For the candle. That's in one of the classrooms.
Mm-hmm. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Come closer. If we had the anatomy class park, we'd be able to do something different. But the only thing we can do is get closer to the nice doll. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. -2 reason.
We are not doing great in the reason and stamina department.
We're okay. The sound of scissors is getting louder. You must hurry. Shink, shink, shink. Follow into the school bathroom. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors is opened on its own. Close the door, escape the bathroom, or something that we can't do.
I feel like we gotta escape the bathroom because we don't have the holy candles. And closing the door, what's that gonna solve?
Oh, just an encounter with the ghost. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. -2 reason. So, we lost 2 reason, but we avoided an encounter with a ghost, who you can only fight with spiritual actions, so they're tricky. You found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by the notebook. Everything is ready. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's say we're ready for this. The reason seems like it's gonna be brutal.
Well, we can always forget a spell. Wait, what's that?
Bang, bang.
You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. A pillar of heads is nearly reaching the high ceiling. Each face has the same expression of pure hatred. Each mouth screaming the same question. Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Am I beautiful? Now it's your only chance to send this monstrosity away. Input the correct combinations of bows and claps to perform the banishment ritual. Alright, what do you think it is?
Oh god, what?
How many? We gotta do 5 bows and claps. What order? We got all claps? All bows? A mixture? What do you think we should try to do?
Clap, clap, bow, clap, bow.
Clap, clap, bow, clap, bow. That, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. You take a step back, praying that the banishment ritual effect. Your first move is wrong. Second move is wrong. Third move was correct. Fourth move is correct. The fourth move is wrong. Alright, we're gonna... Fuck. Okay, 1 sec. I clicked the level up button before it ended. You want fast learner, outdoorsman, or leadership? Well, we'll get out of this screen in a second. Don't worry. Fast learner, getting damage in combat grants a small experience bonus. Outdoorsman, +1 luck, attuned with the natural rhythm of life. Or leadership, +1 charisma.
Fast learner.
Okay. And this right now, you probably we probably want for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. The outer tour is slowly moving towards you, seemingly unaffected by the ritual. When you are sure this is finally the end, you wake up in an ambulance. The paramedic calmly explains that they found you collapsed in one of the classrooms. He shrugs when you ask him about the scissor woman and your friend. Probably just a heat stroke-induced hallucination, he says, injecting your arm with a needle. The last thing you see before losing consciousness for the second time is the face of the paramedic. 2 old scars visible on both of his cheeks. It's NDD. +30 experience, -3% doom. And more holes are spreading across our body, so -2 stamina.
Ouchies.
Yep. The old god stirs and has closed the roads. Which means investigating village, mission, or forest costs 1% doom more. Inside your mailbox, you find a key. Very nice. Alright. So.
We're doing bad on health.
I mean, we're doing great on doom, though. So, we can always rest. Alright, what do you want? You want more reason, or you want more stamina?
I guess right now we probably need more stamina, because we're at 6 reason.
Alright. This one. Oh look, we got a nice creepy stalker again, hanging out outside. Very cute. So, we have the coma case, and the festival highly suggests the coma case. Because this one takes place in town, so we'll be able to rest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This one also has pretty fun music. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to wake the patients up result with them falling into a coma themselves. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people? How did the strange illness start? Let's check the news report about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Also, don't blink or suffer its wrath. Resting time?
Yeah, I guess so. Just can't blink.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the character probably blinks maybe at some point, but yeah. Alright, so that's plus 2% stamina and doom. How much stamina and whatnot do you want to recover to? Because I can just keep resting.
I mean, we can probably afford to take 12%, right? Because we've got it 60% done, or we're only at 34% doom.
Yep.
So 4 times total?
Okay. There we go. Got maximum reason and almost maximum stamina. Alright. No investigating the school, seaside, or apartments. So we can't advance the mystery. But our side
It's a
quest
temple?
is investigate the village location
Oh.
twice. So we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Irresistible clouds. We've had this one before. Our fish god has appeared in the sky once more. Plus 2% doom. Don't blink again or suffer its wrath, but we are able to progress the mystery. Doot, doot, doot. You've encountered an enemy class. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model, heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. -1 stamina. Don't investigate the downtown, forest, or mansion. Well, the next one was downtown, so maybe another village run here?
Yeah, that makes sense. That completes our side quest.
Yep. Weird funeral. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. Follow the awful tradition, fight your way out, try to talk them out of this.
I mean, the only logical explanation is to follow the awful tradition.
Alright then. As gruesome as it is, it's still a tradition. However, you can't shake the feeling that the deceased smiled slightly as you carefully cut your hand. -1 stamina. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the onus. Plus item. So the old man from the village has given us the Dust of Seeing. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. Use sets enemy power to 0. White dust has no smell. That's cool. Alright, he still doesn't want us to go downtown.
We're at max reason, so we should probably cast our spell, right? Because we have a chance of gaining reason, potentially.
That is true. That is
And
true.
we're lower on stamina.
There you go, we regenerated stuff. You can feel your wounds slowly closing. Okay. Where do you wanna go to while he's blocking our path to the downtown?
Seaside?
Seaside it is. Ooh. Combat. Walking on the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. As you wonder what was burned here and why, you hear a crackling sound getting louder and everything around you getting hotter. It's the Burning Man! Wow. I don't think I've seen him before. 24 HP, -2 stamina damage, and 20 power. Oh, he's a ghost. He's incorporeal. This attack can't hurt him. So the only thing we can do is spiritual actions? So, spiritual stuff. You can banish them by doing the proper ritual of claps and bows, kind of like the lady just now. It doesn't change. So the ritual that we did at the end with the scissor lady, it's the same pattern of claps and bows that would banish them. So if you remember what the correct ones were, we could attempt to guess that. Alternatively, the other options available to us are praying and leaving offerings. So we burn money, and that will deal 11 damage. But
I do remember what it was, because I said clap, clap, bow, and only the third and fourth were correct. So it would be bow, 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 clap, clap.
Okay. So there's that. We can do that if you want. Alternatively, the other options are to, we can do 10 damage by severing their ties to the world twice. And leaving an offering and then praying is really the only thing we have for spiritual stuff. Praying regains stamina at the cost of 2 reasons, so our spell is better. But yes, alternatively, we can attempt to do claps and bows. So it's up to you whether or not we want to burn money. Just go the.
Let's do the claps and bows.
All right. So what order do you want?
Bow, 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 clap, clap.
Bow, 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 clap, clap. You said.
Yeah.
Okay. You did it! You successfully banished the ghost, plus 5 experience.
Boom!
Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Very good. And we got an item. We found the corpse dust.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Plus 20 experience, -2 luck. It shimmers
I was right,
in your
it's
hand.
food.
I guess so. Also, our inventory is relatively full, as in if we get another item, we'll go immediately to storage. So if we want to put anything away into storage, we can. Like the library notes, maybe. The Dust of Scene is for this quest. You know, we probably want to.
I mean, we're at max reason, so we could probably use the library notes, right?
We could, yeah, if you want.
That could really help out potentially. We don't know what spell we'll get, but.
Alright, inside the notes you find a curious passage. We have gotten flesh regrowth. Plus 3 stamina, minus 2 max. So our max
that'll
is...
help out in a pinch.
It will. Our max is 17. So, just FYI. But yeah, that's it. Alright, the fucking douchebag fish still cock blocking the downtown. So,
we'll call him Dickfish.
The dickfish, yeah. So we can go elsewhere. Where do you want to go?
Mansion?
Mansion? No, that we can't. Mansion will.
Oh, right.
Got a village.
What's the top right one?
Top right is the apartments.
We should go to the apartments.
A vending machine. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda inside. You really could use a drink. Get the most expensive one or get the cheapest one?
I guess we have to get the cheapest one because we have 2 funds, so if we get to 0...
Alright. You buy a can of off-brand soda and take a sip. Tastes a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Plus 5 experience. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? He is still cock-blocking us. where do you want to go?
Apartments again, because all we got was a vending machine.
Okay. Visitor. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up! Shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there! Get close to the door and ask what's the matter, or call the police.
Mimi ain't gonna deal with this shit. Call the police.
The man escapes when he hears the police siren, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Plus 3% doom.
Oh no.
Alright, the fish has finally stopped. So we can go down there.
Dickfish.
Right? A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. It's a ghoul! 24 HP, minus 3 stamina for each attack. So, and we have a good chance of hitting, 85%. And, you know, got the 6 and the 4 for the damage business. It is a ghoul, so it is physical. So it cannot be banished, unfortunately. So, what do you want to do? You want to do your standard opening of wail wildly with a scalpel? Or do you want to guarantee 12?
Let's go with boost strong, boost normal, boost normal.
Boost strong, boost normal, boost normal. Doesn't fit. Apparently, it's just a little bit extra floating around. You can do an unboosted roll.
Yeah, we might as well go for that.
Alright. They all worked. You did 14 damage. The ghoul bites you. Alright, they got 10 HP left, so you should be able to do this guarantee with 2 strong attacks if we boost it both times.
Well, so it's 40?
Well,
no, 50 for the regular attack.
Yes.
So we can guarantee and then do a strong, and then boost and then do a normal? Yeah? Or we could just boost twice and then strong, and then boost twice and then normal. That's exactly 10, and we should have 100%, yeah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You defeated the ghoul. Pat yourself up, plus 2 reason. Very nice. That's, I forget what status effect that is. Oh, first aid. Defeating enemy regains 2 reason. Do you wanna use the spell to regrow some stamina?
Yeah.
Alright.
We can afford to do that.
Alright, no hospital forced.
That way
or
we
village.
know. Well, that's shitty.
Yeah, the fish blocks. So where do you want to go? There's a ghost at the school, or at least there is a ghost encounter if we get the bathroom again.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Just trying to find ghosts now.
Because we
Only
know
you
it's bow
avoid
bow
them.
bow clap clap.
Yep. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location's threat level increases. So this means the enemies are getting stronger here. If we ever don't want to deal with that, then we can go to the downtown when he's not fish blocking us and talk to the police, and they lower the threat level if you don't want strong enemies to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, he's blocking us again from going to the hospital. So,
School again.
school again it is. Break the gaze. Not even closing your eyes lets you unsee the irresistible gaze of Yoga Pig. A voice inside your head's just getting rid of your eyes entirely. With each passing day, you agree with it more and more. Minus 2% Doom, minus 2 Stamina. We are now at the 7-Eleven. Also, we can't blink, but he's not blocking us anymore, so we can finally go to the hospital. You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. Lazily chat on the roof of the hospital watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Ask about them, or don't ruin the calm moment. Also, we can level up if you want.
Who cares about the calm moment? Ask about them, obviously.
Her stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful, but they kill the mood. Plus 10 experience, minus 2 reason. Also, we can level up. So we have perks. Outdoorsman, plus 1 luck. Folklore studies, plus 1 knowledge. Art knowledge, plus perception.
Well, folklore studies, that's gotta come in handy, right?
Yeah, it does. And then for our pluses, we have, if you want a plus 1 to a stat, we can do that. Also, there's the plus 4 to either stamina or reason if we feel the need.
Our stamina is a little bit low. It's so rough.
Yeah, that's a thing. We do have 2 spells for stamina increases, of course. But yeah, plus 4 is handy. We can also probably afford to rest a little bit.
We also have 2 funds, so we could go to the hospital, right?
We can go to the hospital, but we'd have to go to the pharmacy to buy like pills and stuff like that, which are generally expensive.
Oh, okay.
Like between 3 and 4 sometimes. So we'd have to go to the police to sell experience to get money. Or sell off things from our inventory. So what are you feeling? Another stat boost.
I guess a bonus to perception.
Perception, alright. He is blocking... No, he's not blocking the hospital. Alright. Though I do want to ask if you want to rest at all.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully he doesn't block. Oh, of course he does. He's blocking the hospital now. Back to the school? I guess.
Yeah.
The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something moved under the surface of the water. Step closer, check with the lockers, or turn on the lights. What do you want to do? What are you feeling? You wanna get closer to the pool?
I guess.
Check out the lockers? Turn on the lights?
Check out the lockers.
Okay. Someone left their wallet to one of the open lockers. Plus 2 funds.
Score!
Yep. We can now investigate the hospital again. We got the name and address. Said the investigation. Casted. Walking through the hospital corridor, you're stopped by an older man with a cast on his legs. you help me go down these stairs? Help the man? Or something that would need the anatomy class part. Dexterity check failure. You struggle to help the man, but you both fall down the stairs. The man's cast breaks and you scream. Underneath the cast there's a seething sore frothing with green bubbles. The man smiles. He smiles way too wide for his face. -2 stamina. Ouch. The next thing is downtown. Patient Zero's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. Doot, doot, doot. Bad feeling. Despite your best efforts, you feel the neighborhood is starting to change. Location threat level increase. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact a being from the dream realms. You can keep investigating the downtown. Just let me know if you want to do any resting or shopping for items or anything like that. Exhausted. The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Take a nap, buy a coffee, or jog around the block. What are you feeling?
Buy a coffee.
Buy a coffee. This double frap macchiato is a nice pick-me-up. -1 funds. The quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. You run into art therapy. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work goes with dread. -2 reason. There it is. Let's hope you find an answer here. You've managed to sneak through the floor avoiding the police and finally reach the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulse is slowly weakening and the blood pressure is dropping. You must hurry. Investigate or use the dust of seeing. What do you want to do?
Is it possible to waste dust of seeing, or is this just the extra option we have because we have the item?
It's the extra option.
Oh, then obviously I guess we should be using that.
Alright. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. Reveals weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Prepare yourself. The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town is taking notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. The Dream Devourer has 40 HP, does 3 all damage, 30 power. However, it has special options. Besides the regular old smackadoodle-loogie, we have Unplugged Life Support, which takes an entire turn, but deals 15 damage and costs 3 reason to us. And yeah, that's it. There's also Smacky. It's the usual Smacky type thing. We also...
What's the corpse dust do again?
Plus 20 experience, -2 luck. So not.
Oh yeah, that doesn't seem helpful.
Now. We also have a wooden bat to throw at its face if we so desire. And also have library notes, which may be not the best thing to use at the moment. But we can throw a bat at its face. If you'd like. What do you want to do? Well, unplug a patient, try for some smackdown, throw a bat at its face. What are you feeling? We got 2 turns that we can before we are in lots of danger.
Does casting a spell cost us time right now?
It costs us nothing. Spells are instant; they don't take up any time at all.
So flesh regrowth would really help us right now.
It could, yeah. It would give us +3 stamina. So you wanna cast?
But it doesn't really increase the number of turns we get, does it? Because after 3 turns, we're still going to be at 0 reason.
Correct. And there's a chance
I don't even...
16 damage if we hit all of those. We can squeeze possibly in 14 damage like we did before by combining two regulars with the strong. We can also do 15 damage by unplugging life support at the cost of 3 reason. which is on top of whatever he does to us.
I mean, we literally can't do that twice because we would do 3 to ourselves, he would do 3, we would do 3, and then we'd be dead.
Yeah. But it is a possible finisher, and we can squeeze and we can boost twice when we do this type of thing. So, what path do you want to try to do here? I guess that's the question.
Flurry of stabs, I guess. Yeah, go for the
Big ol'.
Oh, it's extra cheap?
47? It's because our knowledge went up.
Yeah, so we could get an extra boost in there to
we can
increase the chance, yeah.
Yes, we can. We can also fit. Oh, that's just another 16.
Yeah.
But yes, we can squeeze a boost in. Where do you want to put a boost in? I guess that's the question.
Might as well do it on the first one.
Alright.
It doesn't really matter where.
So boost up the first attack and then go with 4. Alright. 4. So 16 damage. Dream Devourer tears your flesh. -3 all. What do you want to do? You want to do that again?
Yeah.
Alright. Hail Mary. Oh wait. Let me get that boost in there for you. Ooh, you missed one. Oh, you missed 2. He has 16 left, and we have the 1 turn. We can.
I guess we have to do the flesh.
We'd have to use it and then forget it to survive another turn. We can also throw a bat at his face, which doesn't cost any time.
What is? Oh, then yeah, I guess.
Bonk. The thrown item damages the enemy -4. He now has 12 HP.
Nice.
So,
but the flesh regrowth is the one that will give us the +3 at the cost of -2 maximum. Yeah.
Yes.
So we should do that because we've got the Hole's Curse. So for solving this, we're gonna take stamina damage anyway. That'll put us below 0, right? So now we just need to hit with 3.
Well,
so
3 normals are guaranteed and 2 strongs, which is pretty easy to do.
Right. So boost twice would cost 20, and then a normal strike, yeah.
Strong strike would be good because you can boost it twice and get in 2 strongs for 12 damage total.
Oh yeah. Yep, that should guarantee the kill.
Oh yeah. You defeated the Dream Devourer. You patch yourself up plus 2 reason.
That's brutal.
The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. You manage to catch a glimpse on the other side. The other side makes you fall on your knees. It wasn't its body that you managed to cut off, just a finger. Shaken, you sneak out through the hospital. One thing is certain though, it's the end of this weird illness. Ending A, plus 30 experience, plus 15 experience, -3 doom, holes. And we've gained a level, which is fairly helpful. Anatomy class, extra damage against humans, charisma +1, or outdoorman +1 luck.
I feel like we should go with anatomy class because that's popped up like 3 times.
The perk has popped up, yeah. It is extra damage against human enemies. So that sounds good to you. We can do that. Would probably recommend maybe taking the stamina. Maybe? Or the reason.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a bad idea.
Yeah. Alright, the old god stirs. Gotta hope it's not the bathwater. Store closed. The friendly dog disappeared last night. You have to find a new place to buy equipment.
He ate the dog.
Yes. Delicious fishy doggy. Inside your mailbox you find a small key. There we go. Got 4 keys. Don't see anything under there. So bath time. What do you want? Stamina or reason?
Reason.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, reason. because with extra reason we can always do the one-to-one trade for stamina.
All right. Here we go. Our last mystery: the Far Out Fable of the Fear Festival. Your aunt had sent you a letter inviting you for a curious sounding festival, held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all that stress. Inside the letter there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. Today's goal: explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village, and nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Now either someone's waiting for you or just continue on. And, what do you want?
I mean, there's no way anyone's waiting for us. We have no friends. Continue on.
Your group has arrived at the village and is currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. Festival begins in the evening. It's currently the morning. To progress this mystery, choose actions that will advance the clock. As you learn about the terrible secret of this village, more actions will unlock. So, we have skip time, probably don't want to do that. We have check out the inn, your room, which is a free action, and explore the weird village, which advances the clock. We are able to rest a little bit during this adventure, just by going to the inn stuff. So, would you like the inn or the village?
Oh, let's start with the inn and doing a little bit of resting, I guess.
Alright. The inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Onsen sounds good? Or relax a bit?
Yeah, let's just relax for now. Wait, is the onsen sounds good always there, or is that one of the
Yep, they're always there.
things that... Okay, then yeah, let's relax a bit.
Alright. You patch up your wounds and enjoy the nature. +1 reason and stamina. Festival grounds is now open for visitors. Maybe you should check it out? So now, instead of the inn and village, there's also the enjoy the festival. What would you like to do? It is the...
I guess enjoy the festival, yeah?
Alright.
That's what we're here for.
There's still some time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. Few stands are already open, so you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. It's getting late, and we have a couple options. We have enjoy, we have buy souvenirs from a dog, look for friends, probably don't want to do that, and we go back.
We've still got 3 fun, so we could talk to dog.
Alright. Bark, bark. Alright, so they have taiyaki, which is delicious food that gives you +1 reason. A happy coat, which is slot C, +1 luck. A holy candle, +1 luck while held in the inventory, or when you use it, +2 reason. And a map, which is a slot C item that we've seen before.
That holy candle seems really useful.
It does indeed. We can buy that. Costs 2 funds, we have 3.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, the festival grounds is now open for visitors. Maybe you should check it out. So again, village, festival, or onsen. Or sorry, village. In thing. What would you like to do?
Village.
Alright. Go explore the weird village. Ooh, counter. In an otherwise bleak village, the look of the most beautiful flower patch surprises you. As you get closer to complimenting the garden, you stop, hearing a weird sniffling sound. It's the Sniffling Gardener! 24 HP, -2 stamina, 20 power. So, we have a 105% chance to hit. And can do, let's see, 12 plus 4, 16, or 16. What would you like to do? Or
let's do
6.
16.
All right, 16 it is. The Sniffling Gardener hits you with a spade. Let's just murder a 5. Wait, what's that? You found an item. It's a shovel. It's a blunt, two-handed strength-based weapon that does 6 damage, which is better than like our current damage score. Is really slow, has a bad chance to hit, and a small chance of gaining funds after defeating an enemy, and can also be thrown at enemies.
That seems like it will come in handy.
Alright, and we patched ourselves up. 2 reasons. Today's goal, learn more about the festival itself. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. Can't see anything, but you get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are sitting at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Who are they, or continue?
Who are they? But we should cast a spell to trade 2 reason for 2 stam.
Alright, so regen.
Yeah, and then who are they?
They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? So it adds that extra line of dialogue, and it has opened up this area as well. So now we have the inn, the weird village, and the forest.
I mean, it's the morning, so it's probably safe to go into the forest in the morning, right? Nothing bad happens in the forest during the day.
Nothing.
I mean, we'll learn that shortly when we play the forest. Yeah.
Very true. Investigating the clearing. The people under the waves. We have seen this one 3 times because it's a global event from the Older God, but 3 times. You think about the weird case of 3 people vanishing in the seaside. Rumors say they just walked into the sea and disappeared on the wave. It's horrible, but you want to follow them too. Man, we are one hell of a fish person, you know? Like, we're just obsessed with the ocean calling to us. Alright. It's now the evening, so we have the inn, the village, the forest, and the festival now. Where would you like to go? Also, reminder that the inn, we can rest a little bit there if we want to get back any of our health stuff.
I mean, is this actually the last one, or is it like we finish this one and then we can go on to the last one?
For the mystery, you mean? Yeah. You have to ascend the lighthouse after you finish all the meetings, which is like a series of like 5 or 6 skill checks and other events.
Okay, but how much doom would you say we need to have no more than in order to finish once we finish this?
Depends if you fail the quizzes and checks and things that it throws at you. Like, the most that it could throw at us, assuming that it will do like 4 to 5 doom, is like 20 or so.
Yeesh.
But that's like the absolute worst case. And if you fail everything and get really bad at it.
Yeah, I guess we could probably afford to rest a bit. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, we can. You can do the lighthouse with like 10. That's not too bad. So onsen sounds good, or relax a bit?
What's the onsen do?
I want to say it's probably like a bigger bonus to one of them. It's hot water, I think, so maybe it's more to stamina, maybe? But I don't know.
So, let's relax a bit and then do the onsen.
So, something is watching you from behind the trees. Now nighttime. You wanna go rest again, or do you wanna go check out something else?
I guess we can do the onsen tomorrow during the day. Let's do the festival. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Alright, here we go. Enjoy the festival. Black Coat Raffle. There! Would you like to test your luck at this fine game? Get 1 ticket or 2?
1.
Luck check success. We've got a winner! The creepy vendor hands you your prize. See you soon. +2 funds. Today's goal. Going back to the inn, you overhear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something while waking up at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here, or continue?
It's not safe here.
You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival's ending tomorrow and you can't be too careful. Day 3, morning. Villagers seem to follow your every step here. Alright. So,
oh yeah, onsen, for sure. We gotta get that onsen in.
Alright. Hot spring feels great. Finally you can relax for a bit and enjoy the warm water. +2 stamina. Alright, it's now the evening. Weird sounds coming from the forest kept you up at night. What could it all mean?
I guess it's the evening, so we gotta go into the forest, right?
Alright. Oop. Walking into the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. It's the Bark Woman! She's a plant. 24 HP, -2 all, 30 power. We have a 95% chance to hit.
It's the Root Mother!
This is the Root Mother. Alright, so we can do a very, very solid chance of doing 16 damage per turn pretty easily. Or we can run away. But we could also probably kill this thing in 2 turns.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take 2 damage to all, for sure. But then we'll recover 2 reasons, so we'll be down to 9 stamina and be back at 7 reasons. So that seems equitable to me.
Alright.
So we could probably kill her pretty easily. I mean, we have 95% chance to hit, so
Yep.
we can guarantee 100% actually if we do 2. Oh, yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah, one boost guarantees it. You can guarantee 3 attacks, so nice and easy. Defeat the Bark Woman. And we patched ourselves up, so there's our 2% reason. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everybody? Today's goal, find the missing people. The trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to an outskirt of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest there's an answer waiting for you. 4 actions until sunrise. Rest at camp. Explore forest.
Explore forest. Gotta push forward.
The suspicious group you've been following is gathered in the nearby forest. They're enacting some sort of a ritual in the clearing up ahead. The only nearby vantage point is a large rock. Attempt to climb it. Strength check failure. You fall down and injure yourself. Luckily you managed to limp away unnoticed. -2 stamina. 3 actions until sunrise. You start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. Keep on exploring, or take a break.
Yeah, I guess so. Explode.
Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring? Get lost in thoughts or get a grip?
Get a grip on the branches.
You quicken your pace and leave the menacing path, -1 reason. 2 actions until sunrise. Start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. Explore or
I
rest?
mean, we've got to keep exploring, right?
Keep going. Vital clue. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. +4% doom.
Ouch.
Alright. Last action. An abandoned factory. This must be a place they took everyone. Rest or explore the factory.
We should cast that spell for the regeneration that is +3. Yeah, flesh.
Flesh regrowth?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, there we go. So our maximum is down to 13, but we're at 10 stamina. That should help. And then deep into the forest we go.
14 actually, I think. Captured. While exploring the factory, you're caught by masked people you've seen from in the window. Tied up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come, you hear a raspy voice. Your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind him. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Struggle. Your veins extend and seal the ripped flesh. The summoning ritual must be stopped at all costs. The nameless horror, awake and hungry. 139 HP, plus 5 doom damage, 55 power. Special options include attack the master cultist, and no hope. Run from the horrible beast like a coward. We're not able to attack the massive enemy at all. You can brace for impact. You can run. You can clap and pray.
Oh! Wait. Is spiritual going to do anything?
I don't think so. I don't think this is a ghost. It's got absolutely massive
octopus eyes.
Yeah. So really, it's mainly just no hope or attack the master cultist. It does 5 doom damage.
I mean, attacking. Yeah. Do we have to run away? I feel like we have to run away. We can't win. Like, if we do 5 damage out of 139, it would take too many turns, right?
Well, it's 5 damage against the master cultist whose HP bar we can't actually see. But, yeah. But running is probably a good idea. Probably.
Yeah.
Alright. You successfully run from the nameless horror. With a loud bang, the ancient horde disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights in the hand of a police officer saving you from the fall. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual blood and eldritch beam. The village is abandoned, but no trace of blood anywhere. You're the only one seeing the ancient horror. While you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Plus 30 experience, plus 15 experience, minus 3 doom, holes, minus 2 stamina. We have gained a level. Alright. Plus 1 charisma, plus 1 perception, plus 1 luck. Which one would you like?
Perception. Let's go with the art knowledge.
Okay. And then would you like a bonus or more health of some variety?
Reason. We're getting a pretty low on that.
Alright. The old god stirs. The fetid fumes. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. So resting is less effective now. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key.
Bathing isn't.
Correct. So we can take a bath. What would you like, stamina or reason?
Might as well go with stamina.
Alright. And then we are now happily done with the mysteries. So there's nothing else here. Instead, you gotta go back to the town screen and go to the lighthouse. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering buildings. You need 5 keys. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever, or whatever, is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as fast as you can. Or sorry, as far as you can. You're afraid. There won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. 3 options. Access your storage. Rest a bit. Start climbing. Would probably suggest not resting because we're at 89% doom.
Yeah, I guess climb.
Alright, up we go. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped. Wait a minute. Someone's been taking your photos. They focus on the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. Select the enemy you fought as the second one. What enemy did we fight second? The Time Walker, Sleeping Apostle, Bloated Teacher, or the Headless Mannequin?
What was the Sleeping Apostle?
That was the Fishman boss. So the sailors.
I don't remember. The sailors?
Yeah, the boss of the sailor mystery was the Sleeping Apostle. He was on the beach, big bloated oozy dude.
That was the second one we did, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it was the Sleeping Apostle.
It's the second enemy we fought, not the second mystery, by the way. Just making sure.
Right, but the first one we fought was the Headless Mannequin, that's for sure.
Okay.
And I feel like the Time Warper, we got the Time Warper in the school, didn't we?
Yes. We definitely got the bloated teacher in the school because he's in the pool.
Right.
The Time Warper and the Headless Mannequin are both like random encounters that can happen at pretty much any time. So
I feel like it's the Sleeping Apostle.
all right. Correct. You rip the photo. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You can swear something is waiting for you inside of it. Continue climbing or light your way. This one's fairly obvious, I think. You probably want to light your way.
Yeah, light the way.
Yeah. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness, and you continue to climb the staircase. Safe. Plus 10 experience.
That's right. The light source somehow
Yep, I know, it's
makes
crazy.
darkness go away.
If you don't have a flashlight, it's a skill check, so. Following the winding staircase, you're stuck. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them. Except one. Select the title of a mystery you investigated as the second one.
Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors.
Right. Correct. Plus 10 experience. You run into the Trial of Blood. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you'll power up the gate. Grab the metal rods. Knowledge checks passed. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. We have all the knowledge. Although I have failed that on a 10 before. Climbing up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and mask off. Nothing personal, really. It's Takashi-san, the ultimate opportunist. He does plus 2% doom damage, and has 26 health. Alright, so we can do 2 turns on this asshole and before he kills us. We have a 120% chance to hit. We also have a shovel to hit him in the face with if we want to throw that.
Yeah, let's do that right now.
Oh yeah! Bonk. -5. Now has 21. As far as other things go, we have none of this is particularly helpful. Okay. So, guaranteed to hit, and we now do 5 damage and 7 damage. Fun fact, because he's human. He's human, and we have anatomy class.
Okay. So strong cost now?
Strong cost 76, so we can fit 2 of them in. We can fit in 2 strongs and 1 little boy, which is 14 plus 5.
That's only 19, but we can get 3 of the little. We can get 4 of the little for 20.
For 20. Yep.
And it hits no matter what, so we don't even bother boosting, I guess.
Yep. It's just too bad we don't have anything else to throw at him.
Right? Or if it just did that 1 extra damage because it had a potential 6.
Yeah. Takashi's on prevents you from taking another step. Smack! Stab him with our scalpel. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. You arrived too late?
We should probably, Oh, I guess not.
As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you're relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual awakening the Eldritch Old God, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right. Congratulations, you're safe. For now. Congratulations, you survived! Made it to level 7, difficulty level cultist. These are the items. Backstory. 97% doom at the end. It's a couple turns away from losing. Playthrough lasted an hour and 17 minutes. And we saw 14 new events, 5 new enemies, and didn't unlock any new achievements. you go. That's World of Horror.
So that wasn't. You've already gotten that ending?
I mean, I've beaten multiple endings.
Right, but it was saying that you got like you had 2 out of 3 of the endings for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the endings are for the mysteries. There's no special ending for the lighthouse. I mean, like, it's just what it is.
Oh, okay.
And then there's there's these achievements for doing specific things, like defeating an old god with over 90% doom. Unlocks the bone saw, so like I already have that unlocked. Completing the game with certain characters, preparing things. There's all sorts of stuff.
As Miku take the hostage.
Yep. Perfect disguise, doing that factory one and dressing up like an occult person. Drinking blood.
Okay, well I have the force installed now.
Alright, so let's get out of this. Get out of this. Exit. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go fill the tea up. Doing World of Horror generally requires me to go get some liquids because it's a lot of talking. So give me a quick moment. I'll be right back.